Welcome back to ASEAN Talent. I'm still with Kun Pon. Well, we're gonna find out how he actually got into this area. So, what exactly did you study when you were in high school? Or
I was an exchange student in the state. I was in Oklahoma in '95, and then I came back. First, I thought I would, continue my education in the States, but then when I came back, I went to MUIC, Mahidol University International College, and I got in. Then at that time, there were two majors that I was thinking about.
Yep.
First is business administration, another one is travel industry management. So I'm the person who like to travel, so I chose travel industry management. So I was there for my bachelor degree. And then I continued my education. I went to Silpakorn University for my master, and my major was teaching English as a foreign language.
I see.
So I finished and became a teacher.
So how is what are the points that got you turned to be from the teacher to be in the international organization field?
All right. Meanwhile, I also joined another program. It's called um, Ship for Southeast Asian Youth.
Uh-huh.
So it's as abbreviation it's called SIAP program.
Mm-hmm.
So in this SIAP program, I was one of the representative of Thai youth to go on a cruise line, which is this program host by the Japanese government. And then with this ship, we sailed from Malaysia to Thailand to Vietnam to Brunei to Philippines, and then we finished the program in Japan. And then from my friends in that program, one of them, she got the job, so she emailed to us that she was going to work in Ratchaburi for I don't know how long, but then I was interested in her job, so I emailed her and asked about the work. And then she was the one who introduced me to this work. So I applied, and then I went to interview, went through all the process, and I got the job to be a teacher.
So at IOM, right? You
Yes,
mentioned.
yes.
So, how do you feel when you first got accepted?
I felt great because it's going to be something that I've never done before. And when I got the job, when they took me into the campsite, it was like a ride, in the amusement park. It's kind of fun. I don't know. I felt fun. I enjoyed it. But when I got into the campsite, it's a different world.
Yep.
It's another country within Thailand. All the houses made of thatch and bamboos, nothing modern at all. When I walk through the village, it's, you see the shops, you see the, what's it called, hospital, you see school, everything made from bamboo and thatch.
So it all look the same.
Yes. If my friend, my co-trainer didn't tell me what they are, I had no idea. They all look the same to me.
Yep.
And then but before we got to really teach them, we had the training. So they trained us about how to deal with the refugees, how to work with different culture, and they also taught us about the curriculum, how to deliver, and also teach us some techniques of teaching.
Yep. It seemed like you have to be, live in the remote area compared to back then before. So your family were okay about it or not?
I am one of the luckiest person because I chose what I do since I was young, and my family, they are the one who supported me. So I just asked them for their opinions, like what I should learn. They will give me advice, but at the end, I was the one who took the choice. And for this job as well, I told them that I'm going to do this, and my parent is very supportive. Besides, I'm close to my dad. Besides, my dad had the chance to saw some of the campsites himself because he also liked traveling. On the way to Tilasu waterfall, there's one of the refugee camp along the way. So he has seen that before. So he had some idea what I'm doing, and he's very supportive. He also he gave me some compliment that you are good that you can do it because some of the people cannot do it.
Yeah. So were there some sort of like excitement that you encountered during the time in the camp?
Yes. Well, there's different, adventures. What I would say, we were in Mae Hong Son, and then the campsite is, in the rainy season, so the water tide is high up. So then my co-trainer and I, we were only two. We usually stay in town and we go back and forth from the town and the campsite. But at that time, it was so difficult to go out and in because of the tide. So we decided that we will stay in the campsite. Along the way, some of the tree fell down, so the driver had to go out and, cut down the tree, make it out of the way. And then we got into the campsite. When we were at the entry, and they say that the water is too high, the truck couldn't get in. So we had to walk across the bridge, and then in the mountain, I walked about halfway. And then I saw the truck went a little bit, get into the river and went to the training center. And because some of the refugees, they heard that we were coming, so they tried to fix the way. So we keep, walking, because if we walk back, it's another halfway. If we walk further, it's another halfway.
Yeah.
So we walked to the training center. And then we had to stay there for about maybe 5 days, because it's a 5-day course. And then about 2 days later, after we first arrived, the truck that we hired to get into the campsite, he tried to cross one of the rivers in the campsite, and he couldn't go further because all the water went into his truck, and it died. And I thought to myself, oh, how can I get out of the campsite?
Yeah.
It's quite, far, and the cell phone couldn't work, and there's no way to communicate to the outside world. Besides, if there were more rain, the tide would go, higher up. So, but at the end, there's some mechanics in the campsite, the refugees. Fortunately, he helped us to fix the truck, and we got the chance to get out. On the way out, I still see some of the water in the truck by my side.
So you spent many years in the refugee camp. So what exactly have you learned from that?
I've learned many things. I see world in different ways, and I really thank the opportunity that I got. I learned that I'm very fortunate. I'm grateful for what I have now. I was born in Thailand, which is good because I wasn't born there in the campsite. So I had freedom, and I enjoyed it, and I treasure it very much. And secondly, I got a chance to help them. There was one story that it was in winter. Well, we don't have winter in Thailand, but it's cold season. I'm not endured of cold weather.
Yep.
I'm not good at it. So I had inside myself, I have long john, I have jeans, trousers, I have t-shirt, I have sweaters, I have scarf, and I also have hat.
Yep.
But when I was there in my class, the students came only t-shirt and shorts. So I feel so different. And, but people learn, I don't know. The point is when I see them, when I work with them, sometimes if I have more and I see that they need it, I think that class I took off I took my scarf and gave to some of the refugees. And that evening I came back into town. I bought some blankets, I bought some jackets of my own personal fund. And then the next day I went there and then I distributed some of this to the refugees. So I got a better chance to give than other people. The refugees in the campsite, when they got the chance to come to class, they were there before the teacher and they wait and they wanted to learn. They are eager to learn. I can feel that. Why in the school or university, they would like me to come late, start late and finish class early.